What's up guys, Ryan here. Today I wanted to make a video talking about Etsy's promoted listings. Now, promoted listings is just what they call their advertising for sellers. So what you can see in this picture is that if you perform a broad keyword search on Etsy, like I searched for Trump gag gift for Donald Trump, out of the first 20 product listings in the search results, 8 of them or 40% of them were advertisements. They're paid placements. This means Etsy is willingly selling 40% of their SERP to sellers that want to buy internet real estate there. You know, I love the term internet real estate because real estate in real life is expensive, but internet real estate is sometimes free. And in other cases like this, very valuable internet real estate can be bought for sometimes quite cheap. Like if you're in that first row of products at the top of search results, I mean, the amount of money you can generate in sales is quite high depending on the keywords. So in this case, I don't know what these people are paying for that placement. They're definitely bidding against each other, and Etsy's algorithm determines who gets what placements, but you only pay if you get clicked. And when you get clicked, regardless of if the customer buys or not, you're going to pay Etsy. So it's just worth noting that that's how most of these e-commerce marketplaces operate. eBay is unique in that on eBay, you can actually bid a percentage of the sale price as your bid for the sponsored listing placement, and you only pay eBay if it sells. So that's a little bit interesting, a little unique take there. That's not how Etsy works though, but don't be scared of running advertising on these e-commerce marketplaces, especially like if you've been at selling for a while and you haven't given it a shot. Definitely start. Etsy is a great place to start, by the way, because the minimum bid, you get this, you're gonna love it, it's only 2 cents per click. At 2 cents per click, you can't justify not using their promoted listings or CPC. You pretty much have to use it. And what I'm going to walk you through in a second is how to use promoted listings in the most, what I consider to be logical, passive, scalable way, because your print-on-demand business you shouldn't be spending all day focusing on like advertising campaigns. The cool thing about Etsy too is that compared to like Amazon, on Amazon, when you launch advertising campaigns, unless they're auto campaigns, which I think are, for print on demand, are pretty much a joke because they're going to target, like, to me at least, not targeting the best keywords. Like if you're selling a XYZ coffee mug, they're going to target like 11-ounce mug and not just XYZ and spend a lot of your money. Whereas with Etsy, you choose those 13 tags when you create your product listing. And then those 13 tags are going to be primarily what Etsy's using when they advertise your product. So let me walk you through how to set up promoted listings on Etsy. All right, so go into your Etsy account, and then in your shop manager on the left side, go to marketing, click that, and then hit promoted listings. And that will bring you to the screen that you see me at right here. And as you can see, this is my last 7 days statistics, 77,755 impressions, generated 1,054 clicks at a cost of $100.38, netting 18 orders and $392.64 of revenue. Not bad. Every month I publish transparent passive income reports where I outline my Etsy PPC stats, my profits, etc. Not just Etsy, but Amazon merch, Redbubble, Amazon FBA. Check it out. It's on my channel. It's on my website. It's good stuff. Anyways, so once you're here, guys, to set up your promoted listings, the first thing you want to do is you're going to need to make sure promoted listings is on. So you can either click this $25 per day is what I have mine set to, or just hit manage. And now you see this pop up. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure advertise with promoted listings is turned to on, obviously. Then set a daily budget. My recommendation is set a high budget and low bids. That way you can not worry about wasting a bunch of money, because you know that if your bids are low and your money's being spent, that you're going to be operating at a profit. Like if you bid really, really low, like that 2 cent floor, then you could set a daily budget of $100. If you actually spent that whole $100, you would have gotten so much free visibility. Well, not free, but extremely cheap visibility on Etsy that like you'd inevitably be operating at a profit unless you had like the worst products in the world. So I think like $25, $50, $100, whatever. High daily budget, low bids. Advertise new listings automatically. Now you want this to be a passive thing, right? So why in the world would you want to have to manually enable sponsored listings on every new listing you create? It's crazy. You should be creating lots of new listings because you don't know what sellers are looking for, right? The more products you're selling and the more places you're selling them on, the more money you're going to make. Trust me. So turn this on so you don't have to worry about it. Then hit advanced. And here you have the show bidding options toggle. If you enable this, you can set your own custom bids, which you may or may not choose to do. Like, I know some people that I've taught how to sell on Etsy too, and they're impulsive and they want to spend time messing around with bids, but I'm not a believer in that. I believe more in like trying to make the next dollar instead of trying to protect 10 cents. You know what I mean? Like, if you protect 10 cents, it could save you $1. Or if you just dedicate your time to making the next dollar, that could also net you more dollars down the line. And I think that's the better option. Either way, it's your choice, guys. If you want to try to set your own custom bids on a per product basis, you can do that by enabling this. I have it enabled. That doesn't mean I use it, for the record. So you can turn it off. Like, if you try to turn it off, it says, when you hide bidding options, all your custom bids will be reset to automated bids. Are you sure about this? And I don't want that, so I'm going to keep it on. Here's the big one. Set maximum cost per click. For automated bids, setting a low value here could hurt the success of your ads with automated bids. Essentially, they're trying to incentivize you to bid more because then they make more money, obviously. Automated bids will never exceed your maximum cost per click, but custom bids can exceed this amount if you have them set higher. So essentially, I'm not really even using the custom bids. I'm using automatically, well, first of all, I'm automatically, I advertise with promoted listings, enable, yes. Advertise new listings automatically. And by the way, you might have to set some billing info. I'm not sure. I can't remember if they make you do that the first time. Advertise new listings automatically, yes. Show bidding options, it's an option. I don't use it right now. And then set max CPC. Boom, yes. So now with your max CPC, all the product listings you create in the future will automatically be advertised automatically. I just said automatically twice. And you set the max CPC right here. Super easy. So just pick a low number. I'm experimenting with pulling back my CPC right now. I was using 16 cents for a while, and the nice thing was that if I bid 16 cents max, that doesn't mean I'm obviously paying 16 cents. And I also just pulled that number out of thin air, right? So that's why it's like I should be experimenting. I shouldn't just say, oh, this is working, let me stay with it. If it's working, why not pull back a little bit and see if I can maximize my profits? I want to see what the sweet spot is. And it's going to be variable based on the competition, based on the niches we're targeting and whatnot. So just play around with it. Right now I'm using 11 cents max CPC. Next month I may increase it, I may decrease it. I'm going to evaluate on a month-to-month basis and update you guys with my monthly income reports. But guys, do this. Seriously, do this. At a minimum, do 2 cents. That's enough to get your listings advertised in search results. And if there's no competition, you can buy your way to the top of search results or to the other advertised spots for 2 pennies per click. That's crazy. It's criminal that it's even allowed if you're not using it. So guys, please do this. I'm going to set that back to 11 cents. But also, when you enable your sponsored listings or your promoted listings, I don't know why I keep calling them sponsored. When you enable promoted listings, guys, your existing listings are not automatically advertised. So what you're going to want to do is scroll down here. And now you can see I have mine like hidden, but what you're going to want to do is you can use these filters to play around with which ones are showing up as available. And if you just want to set them all from off to on, then in your filter, select off right here and then hit apply filters and all of your non-advertised listings will show up. Now, obviously that didn't result in any of mine showing up, so I'm going to switch this back. But once they're listed here, guys, this little checkbox can select up to 40 at a time. And they use pagination, by the way. So like after you do 40, you're going to have to go down here and switch the pagination. But select 40 at a time and then advertising status, just hit turn on. And you'll enable promoted listings on all of your Etsy products. Guys, this is the way to succeed on Etsy. Seriously. It's another little step to differentiate yourself from the crowd that's not utilizing it. So you want every edge you can get in print on demand and in e-commerce. And this is just, this is just another stepping stone towards your success. So guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. I'm dropping the fire on the reg, trying to help you succeed at print on demand. Also, questions, comments, hit me up below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for checking out this video, and I will see you at the next one.